Thanks for staying with us here at Camden TV today. Today I'm at Bennett Chevrolet. I'm in the service department, and I have caught up with the service manager, David Nevin. David, how you doing, bud?
Doing real well.
That's great. Listen, folks, before we get started this interview, I've got to give you a personal experience that I just went through about a week or so ago. David has been doing my service work for about 10 years now, and had a problem with my transmission. I brought it in, told David I think I need a service on my transmission. It turns out, what was the word on my transmission, David?
It was shot.
It was shot. So I got the news from David that I need a new transmission. Then the good news came. Tell me about the good news you had.
Well, considering you had a vehicle that was an 07 or newer, the transmission is covered under the powertrain warranty up to 5 years, 100,000 miles. And being that you were just under 100,000, believe it or not, it was all covered under warranty. So.
Folks, that was a high and a low, or a low and a high, however you want to look at it. It was a difficult day for me, but the folks here at Bennett Chevrolet took care of my vehicle, and I'm back rolling again. So, David, let's talk about that for a minute. A lot of folks think that because their car has got 80,000 or 85 or 75 or whatever thousand miles on warranty on it, that they don't have a warranty. That's not always the case. Is that correct?
No, that's right. It used to be. It used to be that there was no coverage at that point, but as I said, the 2007s and newers come with a powertrain warranty, which used to cover just a very few specific items. Now it covers quite a bit more, not just your engine, transmission, and drivetrain, but quite a few other items. So believe it or not, there's a lot of things that may be covered that you may be spending money on somewhere else, that if you came here, we could let you know that you can give them good news like we gave you.
Right. Again, I got to tell you, that was the greatest news when you called and said that the warranty was still good on my car. I was truly blessed with that. Now you're doing something here, the nitro stuff. Give me a little bit about what's going on with that I'm not real familiar with it.
Okay. Well, what nitrogen does is it replaces the oxygen in your tires. It's been around quite a while, but it's never been cost effective for the general public. NASA and the Air Force and NASCAR, they always used it, but now the folks like us can also use it. Oxygen will leak out quite a bit quicker than nitrogen will. Nitrogen's a larger molecule, so you don't have to keep an eye on your tire pressures as much. The main thing is it doesn't fluctuate with temperatures, and around here we have such a large temperature change from night to day that you're either riding on too much air or too little air.
Right.
So with nitrogen, your tires will not only last longer, but they'll be safer, and it won't leak out as much. And with the tire monitoring systems they have now, you can just have a slight fluctuation in temperature and think you have a flat tire, and I have a lot of people inconvenienced who have to come in here thinking they have a problem, when really it's just the oxygen fluctuating in the tires.
Gotcha.
So,
well, you hit on the safety thing too. I think that's important for folks to know that it is also safer for your vehicles.
Sure.
But again, you know, if we take one thing out of this interview, I think the most important thing is to let folks know that they need to come here to Bennett Service. Let you guys talk to them, look at the vehicle. There may be things that you guys can do to help with the maintenance and the everyday life of this vehicle.
Yeah, and even if you don't have a GM vehicle, we provide all the same service, the same knowledge that we have, the same tools and equipment for repairing your car we can apply towards non-GM vehicles also. But mainly, the point I wanted to get across is that if you keep in mind you may still have warranty on your vehicle, and that we offer a lot of specialized things like the nitrogen that can help save you money, be safer, and convenience too, which is important nowadays. So give us a try, whether you have already or haven't.
I got you. Well, folks, I got to tell you, I got a personal bias. Like I said earlier in the interview, I've been coming here for nearly 10 years, known David the whole time. These folks here do an awesome job. I want to personally thank Eric and John, who did the work on my transmission. They hooked me up and I'm riding again. And got to tell you folks, if you need something done to your vehicle, you're missing out if you're not right here at Bennett Chevrolet, letting the folks check it out. David, I want you to look right there and tell the folks to keep watching Camden TV today.
Keep watching Camden TV today.